that ever since I left the dealership, I have not heard a peep from this guy who is their best expert on this vehicle that I want. So today I want to talk about lead follow-up. Hey there, it's Kevin Ward, the founder of Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training, helping you get more yeses and more successes in your business and in your life. I am looking for a new vehicle. The lease is coming up on my current SUV, and I'm like, okay, I want something new. I want something different. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So I've kind of been looking around and shopping around, and so I decided I want to go test drive a vehicle. I'm with Julie. This is a week and a half ago, and I'm like, I want to go test drive a vehicle. So I call the dealership and I say, okay, I'm coming in. I want your expert on this vehicle. Who's that? So they tell me who it is. I come in, I show up. He's there, and I'm like, I'm not ready to buy right yet, but I'm definitely going to be doing something here in the next 4 months or so, and so I want to test drive one to see if I like it. He's like, sure, come on out, let's go look at them. And so I'm looking at the different models, and I'm like, I want to test drive a limited because that's what I want. I want the high end one. And he goes, let me go check and get a key. And he comes back and he says, I hate to tell you this, we do not have a single limited on the lot. We don't have what you're looking for. And I'm like, well, I don't really want to test drive a lower end model because the suspension is different and the features and all that. So I'm like, no, I think I'm good. Tell you what, here's my cell phone. Let me know whenever you got something that what I want. When you got one coming in, let me know. We can set it up and I'll come check it out. So that happened over a week and a half ago now. And I gave him my cell phone number. He gave me his business card. I don't even remember if he gave me his business card or not, but I know this, that ever since I left the dealership, I have not heard a peep from this guy who is their best expert on this vehicle that I want. So today I want to talk about lead follow-up, and here's the secret to effective lead follow-up. Do it. I don't care how you do it. I don't care whether you're good or bad at it, but do something because something is better than nothing. And here's the deal about effective lead follow-up. Most real estate agents that I train are more afraid of over follow-up than they are of under follow-up. They're like, well, I don't want to be annoying. I don't want them to think I'm high pressure. I don't want to drive them away by over contacting them, by overdoing it. And I am going to tell you that your chances of losing a deal, of losing a client, are much greater when you don't follow up enough than they are when you follow up too much. Because here's what happens. So first, when I got there and I left, and I never heard from him again, literally, I can't remember his name. I even checked to find out who the best was. So this guy's, he's good. I tell him I'm serious and I'm driving a nice vehicle. My lease is up. I'm going to be getting another vehicle. So I am a great customer. Now, I told him the truth. I'm not buying today. So he didn't try to sell me a vehicle that day, which was perfect because I wasn't motivated. But I was definitely somebody who's going to be business for him in the future, and he'd never even touched base with me a single time. Now, here's what happens to me. He may be thinking, well, as soon as I get a vehicle coming in that Kevin likes, I'm going to text him or call him and let him know. But what I feel like after I've left, I was like, how do people feel when nobody touches base with them after the fact? And here's the psychology. The psychology of prospects is they want to feel important. Make me feel special. Make me feel like I'm somebody. And when they feel that way, then they like you better. And they remember you better. This guy, he's obviously good. He was competent. He was pleasant, great. But when I left, I'm like, I guess he didn't really care about me because he never followed up with me. He didn't ever touch base with me. He never reached out to me. He didn't do nothing. I got the silent treatment. So for all I know, he didn't care about me. I don't know that he doesn't care. I don't know if he's busy. I don't know if he didn't want to bother me. But I also don't know if he's ever going to call me back. So what am I going to wait for? You think I'm going to wait for him? Answer is no. So what's the secret to effective lead follow-up? Number one, you gotta do it. And when you do it, when you touch base with them after the fact, it tells them that you care. Now, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to start pursuing them. Don't start stalking them. Okay, in fact, the idea of follow up is kind of freaks some people out because nobody likes to be followed, right? I don't want you creeping me out. I don't want you stalking me and calling me all the time and go like, hey, let's get you in a vehicle today. That's not what I'm talking about. But let me know I matter. Let me know you're on top of it. Let me know you're professional. So I'm like, here's what we could have done. What could he have done that would have worked? Simply letting me know he cared. So here's the deal. Here is this how you do it to start with. So first, you meet somebody, you get their cell phone number. If you get their cell phone number or an email, I want to immediately, that day, I want to reach out to them and say, hey, thanks for coming by. Thanks for talking to me. Thanks for something. It was great to meet you. In other words, I do two things. I express gratitude and I express I like you. Express gratitude, express I like you. This is the secret to effective lead follow-up. I'm building the relationship. I'm not pressuring them. I'm not pushing them into doing business right now. That'll come when it's time. I can do that. But right now, I just want to build a relationship. I like you. Thank you for, and I'm grateful for you. So here's a couple of things he could have done. One, he could have just texted me and said, hey, it was great to meet you. I got your number here. As soon as something's coming in, I'll let you know. Thanks for coming by. Or he could have gone the extra mile and said, hey, thanks for coming in. Sorry we did not have what you're looking for. I am going to get on the horn on the computer and see if I can scramble up to get a vehicle here that you can test drive. He could have done that, and I'd be going like, now this guy wants my business, right? This guy's working. He's hustling. I like a guy that hustles. Everybody likes somebody that hustles for them, right? So he could have done just a text message. He could have done, if you've got an address, you could do a handwritten note. Even better, especially when you get a cell phone, is why not just shoot a quick video? And you meet somebody, you just met them for a moment, you talk to them, and then they leave. Here's the deal. For all he knows, I went to 10 dealerships that day for all he knows. Now, the reality is I only went to one. It was the only one. I just wanted to check out this vehicle. That was it. But for all he knows, I went to 10 dealerships, talked to 10 sales guys, and I don't have a clue who he is over any of them. How would you separate yourself? How do you make yourself so that they remember you and like you? Shoot them a quick video. And all you'd had to do is say, hey, Kevin, Bill Smith here. It was great to meet you today at the dealership. I'm so sorry we did not have what you were looking for, but thank you for coming by. And I'm going to get on the computer, see what we can find for you. And I will let you know just as soon as we have a vehicle that you're looking for. I'll let you know as soon as it's coming in, and that way we can get set up a time to meet. You can come down here, test drive it, check it out, and see if you love it. In the meantime, if you got any questions or anything you want from me or need from me, please reach out to me. This is my cell phone. You can text me anytime, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Boom, in, took me 15 seconds. I text him the video, okay? You text them the video and just basically, hey, great to meet you. Now, here's the deal. When you send a video to somebody, they will never forget you. They watch the video and go like, well, that was nice. I expressed, one, gratitude, thank you, and I care. I like you. It was cool to meet you. Thank you for coming by. It was great to meet you, and here I am here to help you. And when you communicate a message like that, you win every single time. We're not stalking them. We're just touching base with them. And when you do that, they like you, they remember you, and they will want to use you. That is the secret to effective lead follow-up. Now, if you have any questions, comments, post them down below. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do that right now and follow up, follow up, follow up.